Okay. My left leg feels a little weird today. I'm sure that if I go easy on it, it'll be okay.
I was just going to say mine too.
This way.
But I thought this morning I thought my leg was, I was thinking my leg was born, I was born one leg shorter than the other, but no, I don't think so.
And to the right. Left. If your coach says to you,
Sunday, Tuesday, and so Thursday,
Tuesday, and Thursday. And then you're going to do softball training after this. You'll be in excellent shape by the end of May. They've done a good job of landscaping this golf course.
I don't think so.
No?
You know why?
Why?
There's a mystery to it.
Well, it's hilly. Can't do much about that. They haven't built any hills.
What?
They didn't build any hills. These are all here.
What the hills?
Lots of hills.
What do you mean they didn't build any hills?
They didn't make it any hillier than it was. When they put the golf course in, the ground was already hilly. I'm going to start hiking from that second bench. Is Sabrina doing the numeracy course with you?
No, that's too hard for anybody. For a lot of people.
Okay.
I'm one of only a few that's doing it.
Okay.
It's the hardest math in the world. People think it's easy, but calculus is easier than numeracy.
Numeracy.
Yeah. Well, I call it numeracy.
It's just the pronunciation is different.
Yeah,
The numeracy.
numeracy, you have to do everything again by scratch.
Everything from scratch.
Everything that you learned in elementary, high school,
Everything.
everything.
All over again.
Yeah.
And how long is the course? 1 year?
1 year.
Wow.
Amen.
So they try and squeeze in 7 years of schooling into 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they assume you remembered some of it.
Well, yeah, some of it. Right. Yeah.
Makes me laugh. I'm not very good at math, I must admit. That's cross-training for me, doing math.
Had been more than 7 years of all it over again.
If you add all the times that you were taught sums.
If you start from math with grade 3
Yeah.
to
Okay, off we go.
grade 3 to grade 12 would be 9 years
Very good, yes.
all over again.
9 years.
It's like, and people think calculus is hard. Calculus is just not important in the outside world.
No, not really. So what's your favorite type of cross-training?
Not the mystery tour.
No? How about riding the bike?
Probably.
Have you been to the gym lately?
Oh no.
You bad boy. You should try and get a gym. You could go to Commonwealth. That's close. You could cycle to Commonwealth. This is Bowker Creek. This goes all the way out to the ocean at Oak Bay. It starts just up here. Okay, hike. I'm saving my energy for the other side.
Basically, what this is, remember when we go downtown,
Yeah.
right? That big long one?
Yep, Cook Street.
Basically, same thing.
Yeah, Cook Street and Kiwanis. But you've got stronger legs than me.
But you never said that before.
What?
When we're going downtown.
Well, it's not quite as steep. These ones are shorter but steeper hills.
So then it's about the same then.
Yeah, about the same. I figured we'll be done in about 25 minutes. With the walk breaks.
Walk breaks.
On the hills. Hello.
You mean on the big hills?
Yeah, we've done two. We've had two walk breaks. That's what I call a walk break. You run quite hard until it gets too hard, and then you hike to the top. So I would run to that fire hydrant and then hike to the top. This guy up ahead, I know him. He calls himself the mayor of Cedar Hill.
Yeah,
Well,
I hate this mystery tour.
it's just that you're used to running with me on the flat.
Well, there's Lambert.
Yep, that's pretty flat. Maybe another day we can meet at Lambrick. Hello.
Hi.
These guys are triathletes. Remember Lindsay?
Yeah.
She has a group called, what's it called now? Trisports or something like that. She's the coach. Two joggers coming through. Hi, how are you?
Right, good.
Good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to be seen, thank you. He's a nice guy. You know what his cross training is? Dancing. He does ballroom dancing and he walks around the golf course. That's all the training he does. But he's pretty fit. He could go around here in about half an hour.
Just walking?
Yep. Or maybe 35 minutes. We're going to do it in about 25 with running. Hello. But cross training is important when you get older. You know why? Well, you don't wear out the same muscles all the time. If you do swimming and cycling and rowing, you stay fit, but you're not always hammering away at your knees. See, I think my knees complain if I do too much cycling. I guess my bicycle isn't adjusted right. It's not a mystery tour. It's only a mystery tour if we start from my house. This is
Make an
part.
exception.
This is part mystery.
I'll make an exception.
Part of the mystery tour. We should call this one
Part of hell.
Part of Hell. One side of hell. Look at that cat. Sunbathing in the shade. Hello.
Hey.
And this tree here up ahead, you see they put a frame under its branch because it's going to fall down. So they, rather than cut that branch, they just propped it up, which is kind of silly.
Kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it's ugly. They could just take that branch right out and the tree would grow up nice and straight. The girls in their summer dresses. Runner behind. Is that you, Derek?
What?
I thought I heard a runner, but it's probably you.
Nope. No, I'm just kidding. Nope.
We're going to see the ducks next. King's Pond.
I bet Robbie would do Uncle all the time on this.
Well, it just depends what pace we set. I know that I'm going to walk the big hills.
We were going a good pace and we called Uncle all the time.
Yeah. All right, this is downhill. Hello, jogger coming through. Thank you. These ducks down here are so tame. You have to be careful not to step on them.
On this one, me and Robbie would get along. Robbie says Uncle and then I go, yeah, I agree.
I agree. Well, it is good interval training.
I think that's why I don't like it, because it's interval.
Yeah,
I'm more like continuing
you like being on a nice steady run.
without breaks.
Yeah. Jogger coming through. Hello.
Whereas, this one you have to take breaks and I'm like, oh man.
Well, you don't have to.
Well,
You could slow right down.
because it's an interval course, it makes you want to take a break.
Yeah, that's what hills do. They raise the effort level until you have to take a break. I used to be able to run this whole loop without stopping once. But now I just stop to take a break on the big hills.
Okay.
Holy shit. I'm going to have to make it an explicit episode. You swore. But, you know, it doesn't mean that now you said it once you can swear all the way back. I don't want you to open the floodgates. The floodgates of swearing. Hello. He looks as if he had all his clothes on his back. Well, Graham's running in the TC 10K on Sunday. That's not nearly as hilly as this.
How many K?
10. He wants to do it in an hour.
I don't know. What do you like this one?
No.
Yeah, I'd be agreeing with him.
Well, firstly it's hilly, and secondly it's a bit bumpy in places. And he would be worried about tripping, even with me as his guide. I remember one time I tripped and he had to catch me. Yeah.
How did you do that?
Well, I must have been talking or something, and I turned my head and caught my toe on one of the planks on the bridge, you know, like the Selkirk Trestle. Well, this was the Swan Lake Bridge, the one just after the Bottle Bank.
The one with the floating bridge?
No, that's Swan Lake. But the Swan Lake Trestle is the little bridge that goes from...
Oh, for the bikes.
Yeah,
From Bab's old place.
that's right. From Quadra to Saanich Road, there's a little bridge. Quite a big one, actually.
Never do this again.
It's going to be good training for you, though, Derek. If the coach says to you, okay, boys, guys, let's do some running to warm up, you just tell him, I've just done 3.5k of warm up.
I'll be doing walking tonight. There's 3 groups.
Yeah.
One running, one interval, and then one just walking.
Yeah, you can always say, I want to walk with Sabrina. Yeah, because she's probably not going to run. Well, she might surprise you. She might get so inspired by us running that she says, I want to run. She'll say, I want to run.
Let's tackle. I want to run.
You should remind her that she's missed 183 training sessions with
And
me.
then the dog's like, oh, and that's Jackal Cub too. But no, he's not as good.
Well, I used to think that she was one of my student runners, but she gave up pretty quick. Sabrina.
Oh,
She was excruciatingly slow. So, the London Marathon was on Sunday. Yep, it was so hot. They were complaining of the heat. And Boston was so cold. That was the week before.
oh, I would have loved that one.
You would. It had sideways rain, almost sleet, really strong winds, puddles everywhere. You would have been in your element.
Would have been in heaven.
In heaven, hello.
Well,
Joggers coming through.
not
Thank
right
you.
now. Even with a cold, if I did 42k, no, I'd give up. Within probably 15k, I'd give up.
Oh, maybe. But you might get so excited by the crowd that they just give you the energy you need to keep going.
Way back when I was 28, I could do that. Maybe.
Just run it on a whim, as they say. No training, just go out there.
Well, I already had training a long time ago.
Yeah, well,
I blew it.
you blew it. You gotta keep practicing. That's the only way to get it right. Practice, practice, practice. The Harriers are going to be meeting at the rec centre today at 5:15. You might see them when you're playing baseball. They go by that corner. They're running up to Topaz Park. But, you know, they're planning to do intervals on a field, just running across the field, and then like 1 kilometer hard, and then half a kilometer walking, and then...
What?
Yep.
I thought they're ultra marathoners.
No. They're still trying to work on their speed. And the best way to do that is to do hard intervals. But then you're just basically not very fit, you're just very fast. To run a marathon you have to be very fit. Some of the top Kenyans gave up at Boston they couldn't finish. It was too cold for them. They're used to much, much hotter weather.
They might have given up on hot weather too.
Yeah. Well, some of them now train in Canada, so they got used to the colder weather. When they first arrived, they probably thought that Canada was cold. The mountains look nice today, look.
Oh, they look very ugly. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what they call the Olympic Peninsula. There's a golf course over here called Olympic View Golf Course. That's because they can see the mountains. I thought it's because they could see the Olympic Stadium. But that would be a long way to look.
You wish. Oh, I wish.
And there used to be a mural painted on the wall just along here. It was all sort of snakes and spirals and rainbows.
Oh, I thought you meant actually were here snakes.
No. It was a mural. It was painted on the wall. And the new people, when they moved in, it used to be on that garage wall. That's now white. I mean, that's much boring. It's so boring compared to what it was. Anyway, on the way home, I've got to buy some more beer. Yeah, you know what I call this house here? The Vanilla Ice Cream House. Because of the color. It's exactly the same color as French vanilla. Okay, the last little bit is downhill. And then we're done. Until Thursday. I thought she was running without a top. Hello. She was wearing a flesh-colored tank top. I thought she was wearing no shirt.
Done.
Oh. And down we go. Well, you're going to be the first anyway. Shall we go in the back door? Going to do the complete loop. We could go where that woman is going with the stroller. Around the indoor tennis courts.
It's complete enough.
Yep. You see these people in the weight room. I was watching their backs today when I was on the bike.
Oh.
Yep, and then I come out, see you, run around, and then I see them again. Watch out for this ditch.
You ran this today?
No, I was in the weight room on the exercise bike, on the stationary bike, as they call it. The go nowhere bike.
How do you say that?
Oh, because you don't go anywhere. It's screwed to the floor.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. I have my own bike as well. It's been bike.
That one goes somewhere.
Yeah. And I can also take my groceries in that one. Okay, that'll do it. There the Harriers.
How are you, my man?
Yeah!
Look who I brought to Tuesday night workout. My son Griffin.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I've just been running around with Derek.
Nice.
We did a loop.
Nice.
So where are you off to?
Welcome everyone.
I think we're going to Topaz Park.
Springtime.
We're doing some interval training.
Biking and short.
When did I be here?
So
That's different. No, Harriers. But they don't wear their Harriers t-shirts when they're training. They only wear the Harriers shirts when they're racing. Hello. So let me just stop the app, see how long it took us to go around. Sabrina, are you winning or losing? Losing? 27.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. All right. I'll save that one. Let's have a look. Well, you know I said I thought it was 3.5. It's 3.69. Yeah, in 27 minutes. And average pace. Do you want to know what our average pace was?
What?
7:23. That's pretty quick. Considering we walked the big hills. Hi there. We walked the big hills. Are you here for the baseball practice? The softball?
Yeah.
Good for you. Derek won't have to do a warm-up because he's already hot. He's just run around the golf course. I'm just waiting for my friends over there to get a move on, and then I'm going to go to my bike and go home. Oh, there they go. Yeah, I remember Jeff when his son was only 2 or 3 years old, and now he's running with the Harriers. All right. Listen, I'm going to head off now. All right. Thanks for the run, and I'll see you on Thursday.
Yep.
Usual time?
Yep.
All right. Bye-bye, Sabrina. Have a good baseball practice. Okay.